health alert for you. Looking your best, but at what cost?
For many women, getting your hair straightened is a common ritual.
What some women may not know, though, is that doing so could lead to health problems down the road.
All new tonight at 10, THV 11's Rebecca Brown takes a closer look at a proposed ban on hair relaxers and what you need to look out for.
You know, I can remember sometimes it'd be a little tingly, a little burny, but you know, when we got done, she put her hair in these little cute little twist plaits and then, you know, little bows and stuff that we got to pick out.
Brandy Christian unlocking a core memory from her childhood, holding up pictures, reminding herself of when she used to sit still for hours while her mother did her and her siblings' hair. One question that rings through Brandy's ears constantly is her mother asking, does it burn, as she began to apply the relaxer to straighten her hair.
A relaxer has been out for as long as I've known, and you know, it was always, you just had to have straight hair.
After 2 decades of this routine, Brandy, now a hairstylist herself, is learning the shocking truth that what she's done for years could possibly have long-term effects on her health.
That's the scary part, because we don't know when it will affect us. Like if it'll be 5 years from now, 10 years from now, we just don't know.
Hair relaxer, a product that has been a staple in Black communities for generations. Over the past few years, the Food and Drug Administration has warned that hair smoothing or straightening products release formaldehyde gas, a known human carcinogen. It happens when the products are heated and the room isn't well ventilated. According to the FDA, frequent exposure to formaldehyde gas could lead to uterine cancer.
In women who developed uterine cancer while on this study, if they had used a hair straightening product, they basically had double the risk of developing a uterine cancer compared to those women who didn't.
Dr. Heather Williams, a gynecologic oncologist at UAMS, says about 67,000 women in the United States are diagnosed with uterine cancer each year. And among Black women, there's an alarming trend.
But we know that Black women are being diagnosed at more advanced stages of their cancer, and then also more frequently with those aggressive subtypes.
A study by the National Institutes of Health estimates that around 2% of women who don't use hair straightening products develop uterine cancer by age 70. But for women that use them frequently, that risk more than doubles to just over 4%.
And I was asking my clinic staff about it. Only one person out of 3 had heard of it before, but they had all reported having their hair straightened, especially as teens.
In the light of this, there are now multiple lawsuits across the country with women claiming they become sick because of hair products containing formaldehyde.
But the basics in a lawsuit like this, this is a tort claim, and this will be considered a mass tort, meaning that it happened to a lot of people. And so with the tort claim, basically, you're arguing that somebody owed a duty to the public or to whoever they injured, and they failed to meet that duty.
Little Rock attorney Maximilian Sprinkles says many of these lawsuits are in the discovery phase, where the plaintiffs are asking for information from companies to prove their case. However, Sprinkles says when it comes to proving a company knowingly added formaldehyde to their product, that's where it gets difficult.
So they failed to warn about potential dangers that they knew about or that they should have known about, or they failed to research and do the things that they should have done before releasing the product, and therefore it injured somebody, and that makes them liable.
Current research still doesn't directly tie uterine cancer to hair products that contain formaldehyde. But right now, the FDA is considering a proposed rule to ban the sale of such products.
The thing is, if they banned it today, we're still going to see the effect for years to come because of all the past use. And so, you know, our bodies kind of accumulate this DNA damage over time.
Until that happens, Dr. Williams says the best solution is to bring awareness to uterine cancer and to continue to monitor the research.
I mean, the real answer is probably that it's a combination of all of these things. And we really need to just as a society, probably start with educating.
The FDA does have tips people should know when at the store or salon. Number 1, read the label. If a product does not have the list of the ingredients, the FDA recommends you do not purchase it. Second, ask your salon professional whether formaldehyde is in any of their products. And finally, report any symptoms you have from using a hair straightening product that does contain it. For now, Brandy says her hope is to see change so that other women don't have to worry about this health risk.
I would want to see come out of it them to reiterate, reinvent whatever they have to do to make this relaxer safe.
In Little Rock, Rebecca Brown, THV 11 News.
Now, according to the FDA, a vote to ban formaldehyde from hair products could happen this April. We have more resources on what to look for when buying hair products on our website, thv11.com.